Hello, my friends. Welcome back to my channel, Bringer of Light Intuitive. I'm Cindy. Thank you so much for being here and joining me today. We are going to dive into a Who Am I Reading For reading, and that's where I get a message and you tell me who I'm reading for in the comments below. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't done that already, I invite you to join my community here. And thank you for booking your private readings with me. It's been a joy to get to know you on a private reading basis and answer your questions, because you know I love that. So if you ever want a private reading with me, that information is in the description box. Check out my official website. Go through there. All right, let's see what energy wants to come through today. It's the Nine of Cups. Some sort of wish fulfillment that is on its way to you, being delivered to you, I feel like. This is an energy of change. Oh yes, we're changing from this energy of feeling disappointed, perhaps even a repeating cycle of disappointment. We're moving out of that energy and we're coming into this feeling of fulfillment. I have the Six of Wands here too that just wanted to try to fall off the top of the deck. Two sixes, when they come out in a reading, if this is about love or if this is about your love life that is going in a new direction. Two sixes says that you can trust it. Two sixes says you're about to meet a trustworthy partner that's going to literally check all of your boxes. And or two sixes means that you are the person that you're with. You can trust this path that you're on. You're heading in the right direction. So I'm loving this energy. Now, if we're talking about just life in general, you're coming out of a season or a chapter of tremendous disappointment here, and you're about to be blessed in a big way. Things are about to open up for you. Things are about to, really take off for you. I feel like, so this is an energy, both of these actually, this is an energy of a rite of passage. It's like you've completed a very difficult cycle. Let's just talk about that one. You've completed a difficult cycle and you're moving into a cycle of peace, a cycle of balance, a cycle of flow where things flow better, where it feels like, before maybe it felt like you were swimming an uphill battle. Okay. You were swimming upstream, fighting the current and feeling like, you were getting sloshed here and there. And it's just like all this fighting, all this struggle. And now it's like you find yourself coming out of the choppy waters and into peace and flow, and things are actually feeling so much more calm and balanced, and literally like I'm going with the flow and I'm not, fighting the current, and I'm not fighting the drama. This is literally a king that is returning from a battle. So it's kind of the same energy, and you've got the Five of Cups here going into both of these sixes that are very positive. The Five of Cups is one chapter after another of disappointment, and things not going your way, or feeling just grief and sadness and difficulty. You might have been fighting a battle. You might have been fighting a literal battle just to get up in the morning, just to show up every day. You might be fighting a battle in your health. Everything is about to change. I just want to tell you, I keep getting from this card here, I keep getting like everything is opening up. You're moving into a new chapter. You're moving into a new time where things flow in, and you're in that flow. You're not fighting against the flow. You're going with the flow, and things in your life feel like they're flowing, but things are opening up for you. New opportunities are coming in to give you that flow, to give you that balance, to give you that feeling of, wow, things really actually look and feel different. I'm noticing in my world that people are treating me different. I'm noticing in my world that, I'm getting a lot of attention all of a sudden, or my business is really taking off. And it may start in a trickling way. This is an energy of being seen, and it comes out literally almost every day here and on Instagram. It wants to come out every day because this is the energy that we're in with Jupiter and what it's doing in the atmosphere right now. Jupiter is the planet of good luck, turnaround, increase, abundance. You have luck on your side. Things are turning around. You have the victory. You're closing out a very difficult cycle, and you do have victory. And you are being seen, and things are opening up for you. You are the one that has the spotlight on you. You're attracting like a magnet people, places, and things. Whatever it is that you're needing, whatever it is to get you out of the cycle that you've been in, you're attracting that. You know, the universe is putting the spotlight on you. Jupiter, the planet, like Wheel of Fortune. Jupiter, the planet of good luck, is the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor. Sudden change. Things are happening suddenly. There's sudden turnarounds here. Sudden movement forward. Sudden movement in an area of your life that's been stagnant. Sudden taking off in a new direction of success and abundance. Suddenly someone is noticing you and picking you for the job. Suddenly you've got this forward movement. Suddenly you have opportunities to travel. Suddenly it's like suddenly things are taking off for you. So however it's, you know, going to happen in your life, you're going to feel it. You're going to know it. You're going to experience it because all of your cups are filled. You've got this energy. A lot of readers read this as like the genie in the bottle that is showing up as wish fulfillment. You know, it's like, what do you wish for? Your cups are being filled. You have emotional fulfillment here. You have this beautiful contentment energy. You're feeling happy. You're feeling lucky. You're feeling like life is actually on your side, like luck is on your side, you know? So get ready for things to change. If things haven't started changing, a lot of my community, things are already starting to change. You may be moving, and this may be talking about the green light that is that move, the green light for your move. Perhaps somebody is buying your house. This is, you know, maybe it's been a real struggle and it's been on the market for 6 months or even 12 months, these two together. And suddenly someone comes in out of nowhere and is like, the spotlight's on your house, you know, and literally things are shifting overnight. People are getting phone calls that are exactly what they've been waiting for. People are getting the job that they've been trying to get. But, and I want to emphasize this, because when things open up for you and the energy that we're working with right now, my people are getting blessed. There are blessings coming in from multiple different angles, all at the same time. And what is landing for you guys is bigger and better than what you've been manifesting or praying for or asking for. There is more here, because and when I say things are opening up for you, you're being invited to step into, you know, giving yourself permission to receive more and not play small and not play, well, you know, a little bit, if I could just have a little bit. No, they're asking you to open up to more, the possibility of more, higher levels of success, more in terms of love and abundance and all health in all the areas of your life, full wish fulfillment, all of your cups being filled, not just one, not just 3, all of your cups being filled to emotional overflow. Oh, and we go from that to the 10. Your new chapter, it doesn't look anything like your old chapter. Things are opening up for you, and you are moving into it with the backing of spirit, the backing of the universe, and the backing of Jupiter, the planet of good luck and expansion, like pushing you through. One more card for my friends. The 2 of Swords came out in reverse. That's you letting your mind get in the way of what you truly want. You know, it's easy for you to let your past dictate your future. You're being guided to let go of the past and stop getting in your own way and stop getting caught up in your, like, talking yourself out of your vision, because your vision may feel very unattainable. Your dream Even just reality turning in your favor, or you getting the job, might feel unattainable right now because of everything that you've been through. First of all, I want to say that that is valid. Your feelings are valid. But also I want to say it is time to let the past go. It is time to let all of the energy from the past go, because you could be letting it get in your way. You may be being faced with a choice to really allow yourself to accept more, to step into an energy of expansion, to step into an energy of increase. And if you're choosing to let your fear rule you, you might miss it. Because see how she's blindfolded? Your fear and the indecision and not trusting yourself and not trusting spirit either will keep you stuck in a repeating loop of disappointment. So you may be being guided to and encouraged to, take the blindfold off and put the swords down and open up to the possibility of a life that is beyond what you could have imagined for yourself. This is longevity. This is soulmate energy. This is extreme financial wealth and freedom. This is literally the dream that you have, whether we're talking about love, whether we're talking about home, whether we're talking about a job, a career, your business taking off, the kind of money you want to make, new levels of success, whether we're talking about health. This is longevity. This is full cups, full enjoyment, and this is meant, the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups, this represents that dream that you have in your heart. And that dream that you have in your heart and that life that you want to live is there because there is a version of you that is already living there. And that's why it comes out in the cards. And that's why because the cards see the energy. And the energy is showing up for you for a reason. Especially if it aligns with what you want in your heart. You're seeing this because there's already a future version of you that is living in this life right now, that is reaching through intuitively telling you this is for us. You wouldn't want what you want if it wasn't for you. You would just not want it. Some people like a certain kind of car or a certain type of person, and other people are like, I would never choose that. This is what I want. We all want different things. If it wasn't meant for you, you wouldn't want it. Just like you wouldn't choose that person or you wouldn't choose that car. If it wasn't meant for you, you wouldn't want it. The things that you want, the things that you hold in your heart, that's there for a reason. Because you're flowing right towards it, and it's time. It's time for you to let go of the past. It's time for you to have victory over that old past stuff. It's time for you to stop getting in your own way with your head and letting yourself talk you out of where you're going, and instead planting seeds of positive change, positive turnaround. Good luck surrounds me wherever I go. Start planting those kinds of seeds. Victory follows me wherever I go. Start planting those kinds of seeds. I am already living the life that I desire. Start planting those kinds of seeds. And watch what happens if you just give yourself the permission to receive. If you're being guided towards bigger and better and expansion, means more love, more abundance, more health, more. I have something in my life that I was faced with a decision recently. And I knew it, and I have been feeling it intuitively for a long time that things were changing for me, and I was being invited to move into more in this area of my life. And when it came down to it, that what I was feeling intuitively finally showed up, I was triggered. Yes, I know. I get triggered. I get triggered too. I have a past just like yours, and I get triggered too. And I was like, all of it came up, and I was like, oh my gosh. And it forced me, and you may be in this very same position right now, which is why I might be sharing this story for someone in particular right now. That maybe, and my eye keeps twitching, so I'm feeling somebody. I got all kinds of triggered, and it forced me to have to really ask myself, okay, wait, am I really ready for what I say I want? Do I really want what I say I want? I had to really think about that, because my mind was going into all these stories about why I was afraid and why it wouldn't work out, and what if this and what if that. That's this energy. And I had to literally, because I was blocking myself, and I was stressing myself out. I know, you never thought you'd hear me say this. And this was recent too. And I had to literally ask myself, and you might need to ask yourself, do I really want what I say I want? Am I really ready to receive what I say I want? Am I really ready? Do I really want it? Am I willing to walk through the door? Am I willing to get in the boat? Am I willing to allow it to come in? Or am I really too scared? Or is this really what I want? I mean, I had to get clear. I had to get clear about it all. And I had to release that story in my head that was telling me silly things that were keeping me blindfolded and not allowing it in. And I am proud to say that I have done so much work on myself that I moved through it very quickly. And I came to this place where, heck yeah, I knew this was coming a long time. I know about this expansion. I know what's for me. I know, and I've seen it for a long time intuitively. And so what am I doing? Of course I'm ready. Of course this is what I want. Let's freaking do it. And so I made that decision. And all of a sudden, it's like, boom, things are happening so fast. And I've also noticed that as soon as I made that decision, things are happening fast for you too, because you are part of my tribe. You are part of my community. And what happens for me happens for you. And you can trust that, because I've been through it. And that's why you're here. So ask yourself, what do I need to release? How am I talking myself out of it? How am I playing small? What am I choosing that doesn't align with what I say I want? Do I really want it? Am I prepared to get it? And then comment below and let me know how this reading resonated for you, and what you came up with. What answers did you come up with? Share it below, because when we verbalize it, when we write it out, it's like it solidifies it. It helps you to make that decision. And when you make that decision inside, energetically, things change. And so that's why it's important for you to, verbalize it and really make the decision in your energy, and not a wishy-washy decision, but a definite decision, because that is what the universe responds to. I have simply decided that job is mine. I'm not backing down from that. I have simply decided that job is mine. There's already a version of me that is living in that life that job will give me. Period. And I'm not coming out of that. Period. I love you guys. Comment below and let me know how this reading resonated for you. And I'll see you in the next one.